Hey everybody, it's Overkill here with a multiplayer battle in Napoleon Total War. Yeah, so this is going to be the first ever Napoleon Total War multiplayer battle on my channel. So today I have a replay sent in by Boss Man. Not really sure if his channel wants to be linked or not, but of course, if it is, if he does want it linked, I will link it down below. But yeah, he sent me in this 2v2 replay of him playing as France with his ally playing as France against two Prussian players. Now I'm not sure of their names because in this game you can't see the people's names, which kind of sucks. But you can see that they are here. The Prussian player is kind of blobbing a few things, which is quite interesting. I don't believe anybody brought artillery. I haven't taken a look at this guy's army yet. But no, it does not seem that he has brought artillery either. So a no artillery Napoleon fight. This should be quite interesting. Now there was a little bit of a scuffle earlier. Some dragoons ran up in the first few moments of the battle, but it doesn't seem like they killed anyone. It seems like they kind of shot each other and ran away. But this should be quite interesting. Napoleon battles are quite cool. And without artillery, it's going to be a bloody cavalry and infantry engagement. It's going to be quite nice. But guys, if you want to send your replays, send them to manofwar132 at gmail.com. This is basically the simplest I want. I've already gotten a few 1v1s, and as epic as they can be, I would prefer showing off 2v2s at the least, or if you want a 1v1, at least make it a siege or something interesting, because I can't make videos that are like 5 minutes long. Oh, you can see the Prussian Fusiliers here ripping into these dragoons that weren't paying attention, killing nearly 10 of them, but they are going to quite foolishly charge in. There are some foot guards here as well. Now the Fusiliers shooting at these French chasseurs. You can see they're killing a few of them. But yeah, send your replays, preferably 2v2s if they're land battles, or bigger of course. And I want sieges, lots and lots of sieges. So yeah, hopefully you guys have some cool games. So we can see we have some Polish Guard Lancers here on the French side and some Dutch Guard Lancers. Very interesting. This Prussian player seems to really be pushing hard, or not pushing hard, rather, but you know, he's actually up and engaging the French here. Whereas this one, he's slowly marching into position. He's actually set stakes, interestingly enough. Oh well, then again, his Fusiliers are here. If I assume this is Boss Man's army. But everybody's blue, so I can't really tell. If he was to charge forward with maybe some cavalry, you know, those are there, so he'd have to go around. So this guy losing, much of his dragoons unit. That's quite sad. He also pushed them up there, but of course the foot guards went into square, and as you can see, a few of them died. Look at this guy. Whoa. Looks pretty happy to be alive right now. So these Fusiliers are pushing up. They are going to be countered by these Fusiliers of line by France. You can see them; they look quite cool. The Prussian Fusiliers are going to get the first shots off as these guys are marching. You can see here they are reloading. They don't really have a clear target, so it's quite interesting that they're shooting. So these two units of Fusiliers of line. They're just, you know, they're just marching past each other. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. You can deal with those Prussians. We're going home. Oh, boy. Gold chevron as well on some of these units, I noticed. Quite interesting. Oh, they're going to take a volley. Oh, they're marching up. Oh, there we go. Well, not quite a volley, but it'll have to do. Whoa, that shot went nowhere. Alright, he's marching closer. Very interesting. How slowly they're taking this. Of course, you can't just rush in Napoleon. It's gun warfare, after all. Ranged warfare and all that. So now these Fusiliers are going to be taking shots from the French Fusiliers of line. And due to their spread out nature, they're not taking too many hits, but of course a couple of them have been dropped there. We lost about 4 men there. Once we get into the actual line battles, that's going to be interesting to watch. Especially if there's any charges. Oh, you can see this Prussian player has a good flank with his Prussian Fusiliers. And they are scoring some hits on these Fusiliers of the line. Jeez, if I can get out of the way of this tree. So we're going to be watching here as these Fusiliers just shooting to the side. Look at that. That is a nice flanking position that they have there. In good cover from the French. And of course their shots are just ripping into these guys. Killing quite a few of them. Quite a few. Well, the 4, but you know. So now this unit is awkwardly marching through. The French went for some a big number of Fusiliers of the line, I notice. Oh, we got some foot guards. I think we're gonna have our first line battle. Oh yeah, we are. Oh, the foot guards for the Prussians look really cool. Yep, we're gonna have our first line battle. Let's do this. Volley, ça! Oh. Are they shooting at 2 units? I'm not quite sure. Nice. You can see how it's going here. 8 men from this unit now dead. You can see the French Fusiliers over there. Nice. Combatant winning. Nice. Oh, the Dragoons are chasing off the Prussian Fusiliers. The Musketeers have set up a square, though. Don't want to run into that. So now they have engaged the Prussian Fusiliers. They might lose that unit. You can see here some Voltigeurs. I hope that's how that's pronounced. Have engaged these Prussian Fusiliers and these Silesian Schützen. And you can see the Schützen are taking a lot of damage. These riflemen, of course, are very powerful, so you don't want to lose them. He has lost 11 of their men so far. You can see this Prussian player has set up on the hill. If he had some artillery, this French player would be quite dead. Thankfully, that is not the case. Oh, this Fusilier is aligned down to half strength. Oh, Lord, that's not good. This one almost down to half strength as well. The French infantry is definitely quite outmatched here at the moment. Oh, these Dragoons being nearly wiped out now. That is a big risk. This player does have another couple of units of cavalry. Of course, his Lancers are still on the field somewhere. So we want to watch out for that. But you can see these Fusiliers marching right in front of these foot guards, trying to get a close volley off. See how much damage they can do. But of course, the foot guards at this range are just going to be absolutely devastating. You can see men dropping all over the place. And there we go. We have a routing unit. Not quite sure where it was, but I actually am not sure where it was. It might have been, oh, it must have been the Dragoons. Yeah, it was. Now this unit's routing. Wow. Not a good start for the French, losing 2 units to the Prussians losing a handful of men. Not good at all. This unit is down to half strength, but losing Dragoons and some Fusiliers of the line is definitely a bit of a blow early on in this battle. So now the foot guards are taking the liberty of advancing, but there are quite a few French units that have a kill zone set up here, so they're going to be taking some fire. As you can see, though, the foot guards do not care. They're not paying for it at all. They haven't lost any men yet from this advance. And now they're going to take a volley. Oh, these Fusiliers of line that are marching up, they're taking some heavy fire. You can see the men in the front all going down. Alright, they've been given an attack order. Oh, is this a charge? No way. Oh, we get a bayonet charge already. Oh, awesome. These Fusiliers of the line gonna bayonet charge the foot guards. Look at that. I did not expect this early on. That is epic. The Fusiliers of the line are quickly repulsed by the foot guards, losing only 18 men from that, between a mix of fire and melee combat. So that unit has been shattered. Another Fusilier of the line lost to these foot guards. Oh boy. It is not a good start for the French. That is for sure. So over here, it's still the Schutzen versus the Voltigeurs. I'm not quite sure if this is a rifleman unit. It doesn't look like it. No, they definitely have... Well, there's rifled muskets, you dumbass, but they just look like normal muskets. Very long range, though. So now you see the foot guards are the ones initiating the bayonet charge this time, and they're just gonna rip through this Fusilier of the line. As you can see, men dropping already. Oh wow. The foot guards are gonna have to pay for that quite a bit, with quite a few men dying. But oh, and they are actually forced to fall back. Oh no, Prussia. That is not good. Charging these foot guards into a oh no, they're not retreating. They're just in a weird formation where only like 3 of them are fighting at a time, while the others shoot at them point blank. That's quite interesting. Some of the animations in this game are brutal, but all this time that they're fighting, they're getting shot. So that's not good. Oh, this Prussian Fusilier is forced to retreat. That's a good sign. And if these foot guards can be taken out, that is a crushing blow against Prussia. These old guard. Oh, the old guard being sent in on a charge. These foot guards are done after this. Look at that. Yep, and just like that, the foot guard unit is basically destroyed on the charge and shattered. A huge blow to one of the Prussian players. The old guard, or the foot guards rather, being a pretty elite infantry. And now you can see we're left with a couple of unit of musketeers, some 8th Life Regiment, and then a bunch of Cav. Now the Cav could be interesting later on in this battle.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Oh, man, oui, they must. Right, so the Schutzen are now supporting a Fusilier unit that is marching up to engage. So there you go. You can see the range difference on the rifles and the Fusiliers here. But this mix of fire is going to be very effective against these Voltigeurs. You can see that this unit's almost down to half health. Or half strength, rather, I suppose. Bullets hitting the ground all around. It is an absolute, it's like a machine gun is up there. That's how many men are firing down on this one unit now. Oh, we have some Dragoons engaging. Oh, and they have a free charge on these Silesian Schutzen. Oh no, Prussia, what are you going to do about that? These French Dragoons just have a free charge on them. Oh, and then they actually back off. They would become under fire from some other units, and there also is Hussars up here that could swiftly come down and take them, but oh, that would have been an interesting charge. Over here we have some more engagement. The Prussian has marched out a couple of units of Fusiliers and Musketeers again. So you can see that they have engaged the French. They don't have much of a target though, as you can see. You can just barely see those guys, and there's a couple of guys over there. And over here the Fusiliers and Jaegers, actually. Interesting, another rifle unit for the Prussians. Have engaged the main French body of this army, attacking these chasseurs. Very interesting. Yes, you can see the skirmish is still going strong over here. If the Prussians could get rid of this... Oh, I completely missed this. Look at this. There's actually a Prussian cavalry charge on this flank. And I did not see these Dragoons going to be subject to the attack of multiple Hussar units. That is not good. The Hussars will wipe the floor with these Dragoons. But of course, with French infantry shooting at them, Polish Legion in square, these Hussars are going to be forced to retreat. So luckily for the Dragoons, they were not lost. Now... These Hussars, oh, they're making the best of a poor situation. They're going to be going after the French skirmishers. Good enough idea. This unit of Hussars has been shattered already. Wow. And this unit is soon going to meet the same fate, I imagine. Yep, it is broken, and it is shattered. Wow. And it was an absolute waste of the cavalry. It didn't even wipe out any of these single units. That is quite unfortunate. You can see more pressure is being put on the French here by the Prussians. They have their Dragoons coming up. So if this Dragoon unit can march up, if they could charge into these Fusiliers, and they do, they don't get into square in time. But the charge was quite bad, of course. But look at this. This unit will suffer the consequences of being walked into by cavalry, I suppose. You can see multiple men already being dropped, their morale going down. They've even made it into the second Fusiliers Align unit, neither of them in square. Definitely an interesting situation for the French to be in. It doesn't seem like he really notices what's going on as he's preoccupied with other things. But you can see now the Prussian cavalry is just trying to hit as many units as possible, especially these old guard. You definitely want to try to take down some of them. Now, oh, we even have some cavalry, Polish Guard Lancers charging into these Prussian Fusiliers. I'm sorry I missed that. There's quite a bit going on that I didn't get to notice. But yeah, these Fusiliers in a bad situation against these Lancers. Very bad. Chasseurs shooting at some musketeers. And you can see the Prussian cavalry, again, being kind of just sent on a suicide mission. They killed quite a few units, or men, but another unit shattered in favor of France. So very interesting. So now this Prussian player is sending down his foot guards to possibly engage some units over here. They should be quite effective. But yeah, you can see this unit coming down to 25 men still on the field. Very interesting that it wasn't lost. So this French player is now committing his entire the body of his military, and you can see just how much more effective these Polish Guard Lancers were than those dragoons, taking out 2 units of the Prussians, because these units just weren't supported like the French units were. Now, of course, the Prussian player did charge infantry, whereas this player charged light infantry and skirmishers. Oh, the Jaegers going to meet the same fate. That will be 3 units. If they can take out these Jaegers, that will be 3 units that this Polish Guard Lancer takes out. But no, they are going down. They're at 10 men. They are going to end up dying, which is not good. So you can see this 30-man unit of Polish Legion is definitely not in the best situation right now. If these foot guards charge up, one volley could easily send them packing. Most of the French units on this flank are actually very, very diminished, which is, of course, good for the Prussian players. The balance of power is still slightly in their favor, just by a little tiny sliver. So that's quite interesting. Of course, the Prussians do have a lot of infantry back there, some good infantry. Now, these foot guards marching up alone. I think it would have been worthwhile to march most of his army. So it's very interesting that that's happening. You can see this Fusilier of the line being routed. But yeah, I would imagine that marching his body of troops would have been a lot more worth it. Marching your body in a game without artillery shouldn't be that much of a problem. So very interesting. Now, if this foot guard were to target these Polish Legion, they could probably get rid of this unit. But instead, they're actually shooting at skirmishers, it seems. And of course, this unit. So very interesting. If these units focus fire, this unit would be gone in moments. You can see a couple of them have gone down from the skirmish fire, I believe. Interesting. Oh, I guess one of the. I guess it was one of these units, maybe. It must have been this unit. Oh, so they're gonna charge. All right. Well, they don't really have much more of a use. Oh, so musketeers coming up here on the flank of these old guard. Are they gonna charge in, or are they just gonna get some shots? Looks like they're not really gonna do anything. So yeah, now we have the charge of the Voltigeurs. They're gonna be charging into these Schützen and foot guards. Over here, these guys are shooting right into the flank of the old guard. That is a few men that he could have easily avoided losing. But here they go. The charge of the Voltigeurs. Or Voltigeurs, I don't know. And there we go. That's not going to do a lot, so I won't really focus on it. But oh, the old guard charging these musketeers. Very interesting. Chasing them away. And yeah, you can see this Prussian player has pushed. This Prussian player has pushed with his army. Oh, they did end up getting rid of that unit of Polish Legion, it seems. Yep, they're back there now. And now these Schützen, in a weird position, they're right in front of the Dragoons. And of course the French player is going to charge them. Why wouldn't you? You could easily get rid of this unit. Now all of these men going to die. And look at that. This unit just instantly just crushed. They are going to break and shatter. There we go. That unit is gone off the field. Now these Fusiliers and Schützen, they're in a bad situation. Their morale is down to steady from watching that unit just get shattered right in front of them. Very interesting. What could happen here? It seems like this is where most of the fighting is going to end up happening. These two players have marched their main army within just within viewing distance of each other. And it's going to be quite interesting. Whoa, that unit disappearing. Whoa. Prussian cloaking device is activated, apparently. Oh, these chasseurs. They must have ran out of ammo. Now they're charging these musketeers. We have another unit of French breaking somewhere. But here we go. This very slow charge. There we go. The musketeers should come out on top, as they are the actual line infantry. But the support from these Polish Legion and Fusiliers of the line right here could tip the balance. But no, it seems the chasseurs are going to break and shatter. Very interesting. So now the Prussian is annoying the French dragoons once again, pushing up another unit of Schutzen right in front of them to shoot them. And it doesn't really seem to be paying off that well. All that fire you hear, and they're not really killing any. Oh, there we go. One went down. But still, if he was paying attention, he could charge them once again. And possibly the Prussian would lose them. So Fusiliers here, marching forwards. They might not have ammo. They might have ran out of ammo, so they're charging. And there we go. Another unit of Schutzen just going to be wasted. Another unit of Schutzen just going to be absolutely wasted by one unit of Dragoons. Very interesting what the Prussians are doing. They're just... both players, or not both players, both teams rather, seem to be wasting units in a sense, sending them in piecemeal against odds that they just can't win. So that's another Fusilier unit shattered as well, because they just marched right forward into them. And these foot guards are now left to shoot at these dragoons, and this unit of foot guards is now being targeted by 3 units. So very interesting situation here for that Prussian player. But over here, it's looking a bit brighter. It seems this Prussian player might be outnumbered by French infantry. But of course, if he has any decent infantry, he has musketeers. Okay, so definitely not the most elite infantry in the world. So very interesting. So he's outnumbered, and he doesn't really have the best infantry here. He has the 8th Life Regiment of, however, so they'll be quite nice. But yeah, it says it's quite in the Prussians' favor, but I would say quite the opposite. The tactics of the Prussians is really not lending them any. It's not doing them any favors today. Now these foot guards in square. You're not under any fire, or you're not under any threat from being charged, mate. So I'd want to get out of that before someone shoots at you. Oh, we can see the cavalry have charged in. These Lutzau's Freikorps. Oh, sorry, I don't know. This cavalry has charged in to the Dutch Guard Lancers and the Chasseurs. So we have a bit of a cavalry and infantry engagement. Very cool. All right, but the Freikorps cavalry forced to disengage. This is probably the right idea. And over here you can see nothing much is happening now. This Prussian player just getting out of square with this unit. Ooh. Could have been better timing on that. So Old Guard versus the Foot Guards. I think Old Guard have the edge here. You can see how many men were just dropped by that volley. That was ridiculous. And now the Dragoons are going to charge in. They're going to get another piece of Prussian... I don't know. They're going to... I don't know. They're going to get another piece of action against the Prussians. And this unit also... I think going to meet the same fate as the Schutzen. Broken, soon enough going to be shattered. That is a crushing blow for this Prussian player. He does not have much left. He has these 5 units left, including his general. Oh boy, that is not good. He's just been sending his units one by one. Definitely not a good choice. So these Jaegers being broken by these Chasseurs. He's going to be running his Freikorps into them again. And very awkwardly, they had to stop. But they are still going to kill a bunch of them. Any men that get hit by this this unit chasing them are going to go down. Very interesting. So this player still has his Dutch Guard Lancers and Dragoons. And they are forced to back off, of course. They did get quite a few kills. Oh, the Musketeers have engaged the French line infantry. There we go. We'll just enjoy the look of some of these little line battles here. Oh. There we go. Seems the Polish Legion are outranged. Very interesting. Or maybe they're out of ammo or something. Very strange indeed. Interesting. Alright, the Musketeers have been given a charge order. Very risky. They're only at 50 men. Charging right into the face of multiple line infantry units. Not a great idea, I don't think. Now they're going to take a close range volley from these guys. Wow, look at that. The unit just being destroyed. Very foolish move. They broke before they even got into combat. What an upset. Over here, the Prussian player has just completely given up on attacking. This French position is just unbreakable at this moment from that army. Very unfortunate for him. This 8th Life Regiment doing very good, though. The Prussian general pushing up as well, losing a couple of men. I don't know what that was all about. The situation is very bad. You can see, yeah, it's now in the French favor. And it has been for quite a while, in my opinion. Now, these Musketeers being shot at by 3 units. And the Chasseurs given a charge order, it seems. Interesting. Unless they do that yell for like shooting orders as well, but I don't think so. Oh, the Freikorps. The Freikorps being countered by the Dutch Guard Lancers. Oh boy, and here they go. They're charging in. The Freikorps were not told to leave or anything, so they're going to take the charge of those Lancers. Oh boy, I could see that unit being taken out. Oh, the Musketeers just getting into square. That's good if they can get some shots off. No, it seems they're going to be spending too much time moving around. They're not going to be helping out against these Lancers. Oh, they're actually being charged by the Chasseurs as well. Interesting. Not a great situation for him at all. This Prussian marching up his general. Why? There's a French Fusilier unit right here. If we hear any generals dying, that's probably why. So this 8th Life Regiment now fighting Fusiliers in hand-to-hand. I would imagine the 8th Life have this in the bag. Yep, that unit is wavering. That unit is probably going to shatter. Yep, broken, shattered. There we go. So that was pretty good for the Prussian player. This unit also going to shatter, I believe. Oh, and this unit as well. The Dutch Guard Lancers shattered. Oh, that is not good for France. Wow, quite a back and forth here. This Prussian player has marched his infantry over here, but of course the strength of this French flank is just way too high. These 8th Life going to get charged by another Fusilier unit. Can they repulse this one as well? That would be quite interesting. This unit actually not breaking. Just sit still and take a volley so that you can shatter that unit. You don't want that coming back. That would be quite bad. So this French player definitely taking a lot of damage. This unit, yes, the morale is going down. The 8th Life might actually get rid of them. The Prussian general coming up to possibly inspire this unit. Wow. They might actually get rid of this one. They are shaken. Oh, now they're... no, they're just about to waver. They're just on the verge of wavering. 8th Life doing really good this battle. They've done quite a bit of damage. Oh, this unit wavering now. Look at that.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, there we go. That's 2 units broken. Very, very interesting. These guys just not giving a crap about those units. Being charged by 2 units. 8th Life don't care. They'll take them both out. Now the Prussian army is just way out of formation though. These Lancers back here not doing anything. These Uhlans and Lancers, and this Musketeer unit just sat in the back, not doing anything either. Oh, we can see a French charge here by the Polish Legion against a Foot Guard unit. That's not going to go good for the Polish Legion at all. They're going to lose that unit. The Dragoons as well might be lost here.
Our men are running, sir.
Wow, yeah, they lost that Polish Legion, and they're going to lose the Dragoons as well. Wow, it's back in the favor of the Prussians again. This is a very interesting battle. Wow, look at that. The French losing 2 pretty potent units at once there. This unit may come back. They only lost 1 man in that entire engagement. Nope, they have been shattered. Alright. But now the French infantry charging up. The old guard, Fusiliers everywhere. It's interesting. This situation has improved drastically. Excuse me, sorry. has improved drastically for the Prussians. Very interesting. This is quite exciting. You can tell that commentating these online battles is a lot more high energy, entertaining than some of my other videos, because I don't know what's happening like at all. I don't know who's gonna win. It's safe to assume that whoever sends the replay usually wins, but sometimes it's not the case. I mean, if you watch some people's multiplayer videos, some people send in the replays, but they don't win. They just thought it was a really cool battle. Oh, back in the French favor. I don't know what happened to make it go like that, but interesting. These 8th Life actually charging this Polish Legion in square. Very interesting. There we go. The Polish Legion taking that charge. But now this unit's going to be countercharged. Oh, but they're going to be countercharged by the Musketeers. Wow. Very interesting. The 8th Life don't seem to be too happy about this engagement, however. That might have been because of this unit flanking, though. But now that they're gone, it might be good. Now these guys are getting charged by Lancers. The Polish Legion might be destroyed here. I'm not quite sure, though. Oh, no, they shattered that Musketeer unit. Not good. The French general charging in. Maybe not charging in, but coming onto the field. Oh, these Dragoons getting charged by these Uhlans. Oh, that is going to be devastating. That unit is definitely going to be lost from a charge like that. These Old Guard have gone into square, but that is a pretty bad situation there. These Musketeers getting driven back by those Old Guard. I do think the battle is securely in the hands of the French now. These Foot Guards and 8th Life Regiment may be actually going to be able to break this unit. Yep, that unit has been shattered now. Charging into these Old Guard. Charging into the Old Guard now. The General Staff also here. He is at risk. The Prussians keeping their generals quite back. Now, what is this 8th Life Regiment doing? Charge into these Old Guard. You need to help out your Foot Guard unit. Not good at all. French cavalry. Now, attacking a Prussian general. Oh, no. This might be the end. Might be the beginning of the end for the Prussians. Yep, they broke that Foot Guard unit. This general foolishly charging in against Old Guard. Oh, no, he's making them waver. If he could break that unit, that would be very impressive. Wow. Yeah, he did break them. So now it's going to be a general duel with some 8th Life Regiment here. That is not good. The French could lose his general here. This nearly full unit of Old Guard is just going to be so hard to deal with now with the Prussians, though. I don't think they have the men to even bother with it. Oh, the French might lose their general here. He's at 9 men. He's about to be charged by another general. Yeah, I think the French are going to lose their general here. Oh no, he's just gonna slip away. Wow. Yeah, it just seems most of what Prussia has is just cavalry now. The balance of power now back in France's favor. Oh, this Prussian Fusilier unit, where the hell did they come from? Oh, this General Staff. Yeah, look at that. The General of Conqueror 101. Dead. Interesting. That might be Boss Man. I imagine it is, if it says that I think it was his general. So, very interesting. Losing his general at this stage. Wow, it's come down to the last few units. I did not expect this. It is very much in the favor of France, though. Definitely. These Fusiliers aligned might be taken out by these Prussian Fusiliers. I'm not quite sure. Very interesting. Wow. Not a good situation. There's only 2 general staff left. Some 8th Life Regiment and some Fusiliers here being shot down by these Fusiliers of the line. Everything else is broken. Oh, there's a unit of Brandenburg Uhlans here. But they're against a bunch of infantry, so I don't think they're really going to last that long. Wow. What a battle, though. Yeah, seriously, like what could possibly have this like anywhere close to being fair right now? The Prussians have their generals and a unit that's screwed and a unit that just broke some of those guys. Oh no, they have an 8th Life Regiment right here. I completely missed them. I just don't think that they can deal with these Old Guard, though. There's way too many of them. These Uhlans still in combat, though. Oh, there we go. They're done. They're gone. You really need to get your generals away from each other, bud, and you need to get them out of there. Oh my. Yeah, generals, get out of there. You're in a terrible situation now. So yeah, the French actually down to 3 units. I did not expect this at all. From the situation, the positioning they had, they had so many more men. It's amazing that the Prussians have actually managed to take them down this much. Very impressive by the Prussians. I thought this was going to be a cakewalk after about the middle of the battle, but thank you, Bossman, for sending in an amazing battle. This was quite very entertaining to watch. Now, oh, these 8th Life already down to steady. Not good, not a good start. They're going to be shooting at this Polish Legion. The Prussian generals backing off to safety, but they could be up here to support this unit. It's shaken. It's going to be dropping down to wavering in a few moments. Not good, not good. They don't have anything done to this Polish Legion unit. And they're going to be forced to take a few steps back, it seems. Now these Fusiliers are going to start shooting at the Polish Legion. So hopefully they can do a bit of damage. This General Staff here. Yeah, it's just not a good situation at all. Very interesting. The Fusiliers and the Polish Legion now in sight of each other. And there we go. It's 3 French versus 4 Prussians. Not quite sure what the Polish Legion are doing. Oh, they've been given a charge order. Or they've been given a charge order, rather. They've been inspired by the last French general. But even then, their morale is still dropping. Of course, being put in a situation where you possibly can't win is a bit dangerous. Now the French are doing a bit of a flank over here. These guys are going to be shooting at these 8th Life Regiment, or maybe even the general. He needs to get his general out of there ASAP. Now this general actually going to be throwing his life away, I would imagine, charging these Polish Legion, unless their morale's bad enough that he can charge them. Oh, maybe it is. They're shaken. Oh, wow. If they can take out this unit, that would be awesome for the Prussians. But a French general is charging in. This is a situation where just shooting the French general would win the battle for the Prussians easily. But there just aren't. And this Prussian general, I feel, is going to lose his life, and these units probably aren't going to like that. Yeah, this is just not being handled well at all. Oh, they did lose that that Polish Legion unit. A few of those men going down. The Prussian general not dying after all. This is really a bad situation for France. Oh, then the Prussian general goes down. Sebastian Pichler. Not good. That is not going to be good for. Oh, I don't think that's their general though. So maybe this is maybe this is just good. Oh wow! Does France win this battle? Do they really win this battle? This old guard, of course, being the strongest unit on the field right now, so I could see it happening. Oh, there we go. Migraine, apparently. So the other French general has died, but honestly, it's too late. These old guard are strong enough to take on all of these men by themselves, and they are definitely going to show that off here today. These Fusiliers are now wavering, broken. There we go. This battle is over, indeed. Interesting. Oh, there is still a general's unit here. General Staff. Staff reporting for duty. I know it's staff. But they might be going down. Oh no, the French actually lost their general before the Prussians. But this old guard unit, I'm pretty sure they can take down 3 men. And there we go. This battle is now over. There we go. Wow, and what a battle it was. My god, the bodies of the dead littering the entire battlefield. And look at that. There we go. There's the statistics. Very nice. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below as always. And if you're enjoying this new multiplayer battle series, make sure you subscribe because they're going to be coming out every day. This has been Overkill as always. Thank you to Haxo the Hunter and Nicholas for being amazing patrons on Patreon, pledging $5 or more per month. You guys are the best. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.